How things?
Oh, pretty good. I'm building a bathtub in my garage. I use steel studs. Remember how I talked to you about that?
Yeah.
Actually, Trish ended up with two metal chairs that had like inch and a half tube stock, and I built the base out of those, and it's really light, just a piece of plywood, and I use metal studs.
Interesting. You know, I'm sure metal studs are a good idea. It's out of my familiarity. I never work with them. You know, it's all commercial stuff. So.
Yeah, I did a lot. We built folding tables and laundry mats out of steel studs, and curtain walls above the dryers. So
yeah, you just you have to pre-bore, or how do you screw into it?
They
Is it perforated?
you use really sharp tip pan head screws.
They're self-tappers.
And they also make self-tappers.
Okay, but you don't have to drill it.
It depends on what gauge. If you're using the 20 gauge or 17 gauge, you have to use self-tappers.
But the lighter stuff, it just goes right in.
Just goes right through.
It's probably quicker than wood, yeah.
Yeah.
Do those need to be caulked when they go in? I just replaced the one on the rental, and I put a little clear caulk around it. Does it matter?
I don't know. I mean, you could.
I guess the other way is to jam a little caulk right now around that pipe, and you wouldn't have to do that.
See, it's waterproofed behind here.
I see, 'cause it's mudded.
And plus they waterproof around it, so even if water gets out, it just comes out right here.
That's right. It's no big deal.
Yeah. Let's see. I need an Allen wrench screw, and I'll have to get some tubing cutters.
Just let me know when I gotta move. That's all. I'm gonna be putting up a towel bar, and I'll just stay out of your way.
Okay.
Yeah, my birthday's next month, and we're trying to figure out. She liked our little getaway that we did, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And we kind of like going north because we feel like it's further from LA, you know.
Yeah.
So we're trying to figure out where to go, you know.
They offered us a hell of a discount to go back to that same place we went to.
You think?
Yeah.
Should all get tested and take a vacation together. I still need to get back to your dad. I told him I was doing a rental, but I'm gonna get back to him with some numbers.
Yeah.
The size you're looking for came with this.
No, I got a bigger one.
Oh, you got your set.
And then the other one came with one. Oh, I hate these ones.
Wait a minute. This is not for this. This is for something else.
For something else, huh? For something else.
So I found angle stops at Home Depot that are quarter turn.
IPS?
Compression.
Compression.
And the only thing, the one is 3/8 by 3/8 for the dishwasher.
Yeah.
The other one was a 3/8 and a 3¼ for the ice maker.
Ice maker.
They didn't have that, but he gave me an adapter. What I'm wondering is, it's the old copper line, which is kind of a pain in the ass to work with.
Yeah.
Would it be better? Do they make an ice maker line that's quarter on one end for the fridge and then 3/8 on the other? Or is it okay to adapt it? They gave me a compression adapter, basically, a quarter to 3/8 for that angle stop.
No, but I need a piece of 3/8 copper, which we don't have. So.
Well, why is that?
Well, because the adapter, does it screw onto the angle stop?
You know, when you come over, I'll show you. It's not like you can't do the angle stop. I could always get some. I think I have some 3/8 copper at the house.
They have some reducers, but yeah, if you've got some 3/8 copper, I don't know that I have any on the van.
I think I've got some from a long time ago. What's the actual? Oh, you can't mess with the ice maker line. Yeah, I hate when they give you screws like this.
Oh, the little, yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to get in.
They're hard to tighten. It's the toilet paper rolls. I hate putting them up.
That's next. Oh gosh, and then if you don't push super hard. Huh. Oh gosh.
Okay.
I caught it. I can't get this to go in. This is what happens. These things, they don't give you enough of a lip. It's just a big pain in the butt. God. It keeps popping off of there.
It's the other. Is it? It says up.
That says up.
It says up.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if you could put it.
Nope.
Well, we could bend it.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I guess.
Yeah. It's just little stuff like this, you know. It's because it's machined in some Chinese factory. You know, you work with enough Chinese goods, it's hard not to get disgusted. You know?
So those face towards the valve, that's on. That means the hot's off. Actually, that's no. Vice grip.
Yeah.
No, I don't carry any vice grips. I have linemen's.
No, I need something little. No, not like that. I took it out.
Nice. Hot water. And where did that thing go? There it is. So that's off. When I first turn it on, it should be cold water. Still feels like they're mixing hot in there.
When all else fails, just break out the old vice grips.
Now that's really hot. Well, you can't get any cold water out of this thing? That's so weird. I guess that's cold. Yeah, cold. Alright. Now,
When you're hot, you're hot. When you're not, you're not. So what do you think of all this election madness?
well, I don't think that what my hopes that we go back to like it used to be. I don't know. How long ago do we have to go back to be like we used to be? I don't know.
You know, I think Trump's not gonna just, he's not gonna just leave.
No. And his supporters don't want him to.
I know. I think we're in for a whole lot of craziness about to happen around our country. Looks like he's got Pennsylvania, Biden, at the last 11th hour, they're saying.
Yeah, I really just want him to win Nevada and Arizona, mostly
It looks like he's got Arizona, no?
Yeah.
Or is that one not
because
sure?
then whatever happens in the Pennsylvania, it doesn't matter. But I don't know.
But it's also the other way around. If what I read is if he gets Pennsylvania, the other two don't matter.
Yeah.
So he just needs to get one.
But there was a lawsuit.
How's that look? Does that look straight? It's not much I can do.
A little bit more this way, but
Yeah, I'm kind of stuck.
all right. Let's see. I used to know how to put this stuff together. So this is for the old trim. My new trim, I need to screw, this is going to screw in there, so I'm going to use this piece. And keep that on there. These 2 screws. Nah, they don't go together. Do they go together? This is that old plate. I don't have that plate, so this is the new plate. That goes in there. I'm guessing I gotta rip all those guts out. This sits on here and the screws line up. That's the only way, because this has to stay on. And it's too deep. It needs to be out to here somewhere. Alright, I gotta see if there's another set of instructions here. Alright. Putting the tub spout on. This is a different style valve. It's supposed to be 2 screws that go in there, but they're not gonna, this is a different valve. Did they give me 2 replacement screws? I don't think so. Why don't, I don't know, why don't they don't, this is not the same valve, it's a different style. The new style, that's the old style valve. In order to attach this to something, what's it got to attach to? This. Such a dumb design.
Welcome to my world.
Torpedo level.
No, my 4-footer.
Always with the 4s. Ow. It'd be easy just to rip that goddamn mud guard out of there. Its only purpose is to keep the tile guy away from your valve.
Showing them that they'd never seen those retrofit cans, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is cool. Connie's all over it. Connie likes to tinker.
What the?
Okay, that says it must have dropped by a quarter. Do you want me to give you a towel for that?
I'm not gonna go in the tub, so no.
I won't scratch it?
No, as long as I don't step in it.
Alright.
It shouldn't scratch
Alright.
it.
Don't worry about everything.
If I step in there, that wouldn't be good. So I'm gonna clean it up as soon as I get the valve
Yeah,
on.
I have a shop vac there. It's in the bedroom right here. One.
Did they give me a screw to go in here, or is that just my imagination? I believe this screw is to hold that on there. So no, they didn't give me that one. I don't even know what the hell that one's for. Alright, so I'm just going to tighten that up. And that will hold itself in place. And then this piece is going to go on. But before I do that, no, that stuff has to slide on. It's tight. Okay, so
Yeah, I take the shade off. That'd be so much easier. Just take a lamp. Sometimes you gotta spin it a little bit.
all right. Now,
Once now.
that's perfect. All right, now I have to figure out how long. So one of these two pieces reaches in here, and that's what causes that to turn. So it's got to stick out far enough to grab that. Now, do you want, if I use the short one, need this piece, it extends it out. And if I was to use the short one, and if I put this on there and I tighten that up, it's got to go all the way to here. So what is that? To here. So I need the long one, definitely. Need the longer one.
You show your kids all these?
I try to. Now, why doesn't the screw fit? It doesn't need to be screwed on, does it? Because it's locked in there, can't go anywhere. So if I look at this, I don't see hot or cold or anything, do I? Obviously this is the bottom, so we'll put it on like that. And And that's how you know you pick the right length one, because it actually engages. So this is a Kohler shower valve. Now, what's nice about installing this Kohler shower valve is now you know how to take it apart if you ever have to service it again. Now, that's going to be tight. All right. Okay, so let's put the tub spout on next. Now, I guess that copper could be anywhere in here, but it only got to go through to here, so I'm going to cut it so it's somewhere right around there. So,
all of these could be.
what'd you do with the tub spout? All right. Get that O-ring wet a little bit. Should clean that mud off of there a little bit. And then it's just a matter of pushing it past the O-ring. There it is. Now, it's really hard to tighten this, so I kind of like to snug it like so, so you can just barely turn it. What the heck is that? The wrong style of wrench. And I just want it tight enough so it doesn't really move. So that's good there. All right. Now it's time to do this, which is our handheld shower head, this thing. So this is just an IPS cap up. It's just there to stick so the tile guy doesn't tile over you, and that's where you're going to hook up to. Alright, so alright, this is a new style. We call these a wall union. And I haven't seen this one before. But this will be the backing plate. And they're gonna have us set this with an Allen wrench screw. So let's see, does it come out? Boy, there's not much trim in this thing. I hope that I put that in the right place, so as long as the O-ring goes on and it goes back against there far enough, I'm gonna have to, this plate's pretty thin, so it's gonna have to go tighter. So I don't like this. The old ones, we'd put a nipple in there and we'd decide how long it was. These are luck of the draw type things, I guess. So if the finished wall would have been thicker, it could have been a lot thicker. So what is the finished wall thickness on this? So this amount of tile plus whatever the drywall is. So obviously I don't want to put my channel locks on the rubber washers, so I tighten it up here. Now you could tighten with an Allen wrench. I don't think I have one that big. No. That might be, I mean, I could go get one, but that might be the better way to do it. Alright, am I supposed to fasten this or just put it up there? It's gonna tingle a little bit. I need this to be in there more. shit. Let's see if I can get a couple more rotations, but I don't think this is going to be the... I can't do anything else except cut open the wall. Shit. Well, we're going to have to put some clear caulk, stick it to the tile. Okay, got to, it's almost tight. Rotate it to where you want it to be, and then tighten it. I don't think that's straight. Looks crooked to me. Okay, now I'm going to turn the water on and hit the diverter. Water comes out of there. All right. Oh, they're always changing these. There's our handheld sprayer. Here's our instructions. More instructions.
Did you do the union yet? Oh, you did. So was it what you said you had to cut the little pipe?
No. We're gonna have it's that's as tight as I can get it to the wall. We're gonna have to put some caulking to make it so.
Can we pull it loose and I can back caulk it into a bed of caulk?
Well,
that would probably be the best way. I mean, I've got some clear caulk.
If you've got some clear, I don't need a. It doesn't need a whole bunch.
Yeah, that's fine. I got it too.
Okay.
All right, what do I do with my control board?
Okay.
Okay, first thing I'm gonna do. Let's get a bracket.
Says this end goes to the handheld, so this end goes to there. Now, if you lose this rubber O-ring, it'll leak. So this depends on the rubber O-ring for the water seal. And this one's taped on there.
He's teaching class. He records all this. He's got his GoPro.
Now, I always like to flush it out just so there's no dirt going into that. So right. And then we can attach the shower head, handheld. And we can check for leaks. All right. So now I need Connie.
Yeah.
Do you want to look inside, or do you feel like you got a good view from there?
I can give you a ladder if you want.
You can come inside
Or you can
too.
come in.
Yeah, it'll probably be more of a reality check.
Yeah, I think you should come in. Remember, Tara's one is 4'11" and the other one's 6'5". That's pretty pathetic. Sorry.
Okay, so me personally, your son's taller than me. How tall?
6'5".
He is a lot taller than me. So
and you know, I mean, to be fair, he's
He's not here.
out of the house now, so he'll be a guest,
yeah.
an occasional guest. So it's
What
not
is it
like
my mother
we're-
said once? You can come back to visit, but we're not going to make it too comfortable for you.
So if you drop it down to here, someone could shower right here, and then you could push it all the way. Obviously, that's the thing I hate about these hoses. They're always in the way. So that's higher than I think anybody would want. So we could drop it down a little bit. I'm 6'2" with these boots on,
So one thing I want to interject. It's also a handheld, correct?
yeah.
So she needs to be able to reach it if it's way up there. But then again, she had no reason to bring it up there, so it's a seldom that. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
So I think, in my opinion, why not make it way up there so that when he does come to visit, because look at how low it goes. I mean, yeah, I put that bracket above the grout line for sure. The
Yeah,
top
like
bracket.
another like just
Above?
like four
Correct.
inches, like another
Yeah, go
4
up high.
inches.
Yeah. I mean, Tim, why don't you put the head all the way up? You're what, 6'2", 6'1"?
6'2".
All right, so when you go under there with it where you have it just above the grout line, and let's see.
You're talking about the head or the bracket?
No, I just want to look at you underneath it.
Okay.
Just-
Now,
So-
granted, I would never put my head this high because I want most of the time I sit in the shower, want the water hitting my back, and when I want to rinse my head, I always just duck my head. So
I wouldn't go lower than that, in my opinion. I'd probably go about there, if not higher. It's up to Connie.
it's kind of aesthetics, I think, at this point. Does it look good up there? I think it's functional.
So it just seems like, yeah, it would be better to be above the grout line up there by another inch or so.
Like,
Yeah, I think that's fine.
okay. Now the other thing, the water's off center. You see how the head's off center? So what I propose is to use the center line of this and make that line up with that,
I agree.
which offsets the bar. Do you see how it's offsetting the bar? If
Oh, yeah.
But I don't want to be closer to the wall. So
Right.
to me, that even though it doesn't center up as nice, I do like that better.
Yeah, I agree.
So, okay. So that's where we'll put it. All right.
Okay. All right.
I know you're always
Okay.
curious. I'll show you these things.
Could somebody hand me that Sharpie that's right below the end of my bag. So you got to kind of lean over and down to the carpet right there. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Even though they're plastic, these things are pretty slick. They're better than just
Okay.
what you do is freeze these things. Drill a hole just there.
Where's my tape measure at? It's not in here. Alright. Center of the valve is 13. Offset on this is, well, 13. 13 right there. So about 15.
You see your hook, Connie? You see your rope hook? It's
Yes.
big,
Yes.
but it works.
Yeah.
I mean,
No,
you
I
can
like it.
put a rope in and like a whole wardrobe on there. Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
I like it. Thanks.
I'm always inventing new parts for these. Always. These are the worst hollow wall anchors. These ones are better.
You need something, Tim? I might have.
No, I'm just commenting on their parts.
I'm saying I might have upgrade for you.
Okay. Oh, the red key is to deploy the wall anchor. I don't like these. I put these in drywall. These are better for tile. Alright, so we have to drill a hole in the tile. I hope that it's not porcelain. Now, that is going to be what holds it on the wall. So that seems to be about center. I hope not. I hate porcelain tile.
Yeah, I've actually got a Dremel thing for doing that, like marble and all that, you know.
Mm-hmm. It's not a mistake till you drill a hole in the tile.
That doesn't have a hammer feature?
No.
You want a hammer? I got a hammer, cordless hammer drill. Those are safer, but once you get it started, you can use the hammer drill to be faster.
Yeah.
I'll go get my hammer drill. I
Alright.
would still start it with that to see on track, you know. Just get a little divot going. Let me go get it for you then.
Obviously, That's not the right size hole, but it's a starter hole. I'll put a larger bit in. So what bit would be, that still goes inside. That seems to be the size. That probably is the size.
You want the manly drill that's right here.
All right, yeah, I'll take it right now.
I got it on high. I don't know if you want to use it on low, it'd be safer.
Nah.
It's variable speed, so you can start out, feather it in. Once you get through the top, you're good. Let me get you a bit. What size is that? Is that 1/4 inch? That bit's warped as shit, man. I got bits. What do you need?
Well,
Let me see the shield. Looks like 1/4 inch to me. That's a little small.
yeah, but pre-drill. I've always done that.
Okay. Well, I got both sizes. That thing just looks like it's really warped. I see. So you just step it up after that. Is that a little safer to keep the tile from cracking? Tim?
Yeah, I think so.
Because I've cracked tiles, so that's good to know. All right. I'll leave you to it. Connie, you ready to do some modeling?
Okay, so obviously that's not going to fit in there, so one more size. Now I might just drill through the tile and not the rest of it.
Mom, Derek put the toilet paper holder.
No, I'm going to go a little bit deeper. And then we pop it in there. And then we hit it with a hammer. And that sets it.
No, I'd like to, let's go ahead and see what you got going. See what our options are. Because, I mean, you know, I think it's a no-brainer. I'd put it real, well, you got the toilet, yeah. Because you always have studs here, but that's too close to the door.
Yeah.
So that we'd have to put it here to hit a stud. Instead of that, it's way back there. That's the next one back. Unless you want to get creative and make a nice wood piece like was there before, you screw it into the 2 studs, you can do whatever you want.
So if there's a stud there, then that
Yeah.
almost kind of speaks to doing
Actually,
it
that's
that way.
true, except I always tell people, you know, everybody tears this way. And so if it's facing this way, and you're tearing this way, it wants to, it's got a little lip. Nobody ever thinks about putting them this way. I think it's better to put it backwards because nobody's tearing that way. They're all tearing this way, but that puts it even further back. So, hey,
So-
diagonal.
So tell me again where the stud is.
Here.
Yeah, what's wrong with diagonal? I like that.
Hey Tim, you ever see anybody do a toilet paper holder vertical?
Yeah,
Have you?
yeah, I think so.
You get a piece of blue tape. We're in a heated debate about TP holders today. I know it's here. Here it is. Grab my tape. Bar? Ja?
Ja.
Gut, that's good. Das ist good. Just going off this height, I guess. Step it up once, huh? Alright, so you want to face like you're normally facing though. I got this.
Okay, move your arm.
Okay, I was thinking you could face forward and see if you're comfortable. I can hold it
Oh.
for you. In other words, is that too far back to reach? Not too bad.
No, it's fine.
Too far back is alright?
It's fine, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Yeah.
what does that look like?
Hangs funny.
You won't knock it off when you get off the toilet. Ours.
That's why I don't like the single ones. You know,
Yeah.
you got to put them in backwards, actually.
Well, let's just do this.
I don't think it's gonna unroll as nicely as it's vertical, you know. But I mean, you know, the thing is, you could keep the packaging and try it for a while, and then still take it back and just get it spin and go get a traditional one. I was hoping you'd get,
Yeah.
or we just wait. I gotta come back anyway. So
Yeah.
we don't have to.
No, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's just
Vertical?
do this, and yeah.
Okay.
And if we don't like it, we like it that way.
Uh-huh.
And not, I'll just. I mean, it wasn't that much. You know,
Yeah,
turn
yeah,
it
yeah.
or
That's fine.
yeah, get another one. Okay.
Vertical it is.
Right.
Wow, you are
Thanks.
just a trendsetter. I can't wait though. I guarantee you. Wait. There, just use the balance. Mom, I want to know what she said. Don't pass the buck now. That's funny. Okay, vertical it is. That height that I put the mark is okay, honey? Yeah. Okay. Alrighty. Just a couple holes in the drywall, ain't a big thing. Okay, so back to this bit.
There's no place for this. That's on a different one. So extra parts, extra parts, extra parts. Last not extra part. Now always warn your customers that these are not grab bars. These are only because it's the hollow wall anchors, and hollow wall anchors don't make good grab bars. But if you were falling, you could grab for something.
The shower curtain. Yeah.
But tell them that they're not supposed to grab onto this. It's not made for that. So, last part.
Oh, there's something there. Amazing.
Caps.
Wow, Connie, there's actually some wood there. Oh, that's right. We did find stuff. I got some in the wire net. You can keep some extra ones. And I'll put these in the other room for tomorrow for the door. And you can show Ray how to magic things. Alright. Okay. Do we need to shop vac? I'll shop vac if you want. I can shop vac it. That works?
Yeah.
Small stuff, huh? Okay. Right on, you got it, huh? Feels sturdy to me.
Yeah.
Thanks, Jeff.
No problem.
One less thing I gotta deal with tomorrow. Are you done with these?
What are these?
I got it, the shields and the...
Yeah.
What about all those Allens and is that theirs? Came with the kit.
You mean the anchors?
Oh, we got some Allen screws. Stuff on the sink there.
Oh yeah. Well, they can keep them if they want, but they'll never use them probably.
Connie likes to tinker, so. Alright. Cool.